afternoon, everybody. Here we are back at Zensin on our Facebook Live. And today we're going to give the Thermomix a whirl and also show you a few other things that you could add to your diet for this spring. Our theme for this particular period of time is simple and effective. So these are very, very simple things that anybody can do, really. And yeah, let's get on with it. We've got some special deals for you today as well. So we'll introduce those too. So the first dish is a Blitz Schnell Thermomix chopped beetroot salad. And I whipped it up yesterday and poked spoons in everybody's mouth. And the opinion was that it was fresh and delicious. So with that in mind, I encourage you to try it. If you don't have a Thermomix, you can chop it by hand, because I used to have a chef friend over in Vienna and he didn't need a Thermomix. He could do it into little cubes about this size in about 5 minutes. So you can still chop all this by hand. It's just that the Thermomix is very fast. So this is the Thermomix chopped organic beetroot salad. Start off with half a lemon, organic lemon of course, and we're just going to squeeze it through the simmering basket. Can you see? Can they see? Yeah. Okay, so it's just going straight into an empty Thermomix bowl, the juice of half a lemon. And what the simmering basket does, of course, is it stops the seeds going in, because the seeds can be a bit bitter. Can you get the squish sound as we go in? I don't know how good this mic is. Can you get the squish? There we go. There. Okay. Juice of half an organic lemon. And there you are. You can see it's just caught a couple of seeds there. You want to have a look inside? And it's just about covering the bottom. Okay, so I'm just going to take the seeds out. There we go. So we can have the pulp in there. That's lovely. Give it a rinse straight away so that it doesn't stick. There we go. All right, and the next is, I have already topped and tailed the onion. I'm going to take the one that's right here, I think. Okay, this is a nice red onion, so it's actually quite sweet. You can eat it raw, but what we're doing is we're putting it into the lemon, which will cut the sharpness to a certain extent. So it's just going into the lemon juice, and that will help to cut the sharpness. All right. Then we have 100 grams of our beautiful bright orange Thai carrots. There they are. So that's about one of those carrots. Quite an economical dish, this. In go the carrots. Boom. And then 400 grams of the beetroot. Now the beetroot is really the star of this show. These are specially imported from Australia, so they don't have the strong earthiness of those that are grown in the tropics. They are sweet. Of course, they're rich in potassium, magnesium, manganese, and iron. So this is very good for females, especially menstruating females, because it will put the iron back in. Packed full, of course, of vitamins. Got the carotenoids, as always. You've got the vitamin C, because remember, this is fresh. We're not cooking it. Also full of B vitamins. This is very good for nervous people. Like me. There we go. And now we're going to do the apples. I want to do the apples fresh because I don't want them oxidized. That's all. These are our beautiful ambrosia apples. Is that coming through? Yep. Okay. They have a ambrosia, of course, is nectar, right? So these are sweet. The one I used yesterday was the kiku, which is the sweetest of all the apples known on the planet at the moment. But unfortunately, everybody loved them so much that they're out of stock. So next best is our ambrosia for that sweetness again. And the kiku apples are very large. So I'm going to compensate, I'm not quite sure, with 3 to 4 of the ambrosia apples. I'm going to eyeball it. There we go. Okay, I think we'll go with 3. I think 3 is about equivalent to the one kiku that we had yesterday. These are actually a very pretty apple. I don't know if you can see that one, but that one's absolutely gorgeous. Can I put it where it will balance? Or maybe you can hold it. There you go, while I cut. Very, very beautiful apple. Ambrosia. Nectar of the gods. It's also quite nice and crunchy, not too hard. Okay, here's our third one going in. Must make sure you take the label off, Gary. This way I don't have oxidized apple. That's why it's like this. So you have to wait for me to cut it. We want the freshest and the best going into our dishes. Okay.
A really nice view of the apples.
Good, good. Very good. Okay, so now I've got three or four pieces of coriander that I've just chopped up very small. Just taken the roots off and then chopped it. I find that if you put the whole coriander in, it doesn't chop it as nicely. So I've chopped that one by hand, yeah? Because I want evenly distributed pieces. Okay. So now we have 1/4 teaspoonful, and I'm using the Himalayan black rock salt. This has a slightly sulfurous flavor, but it's something that's very, very delicious with eggs or with tomato. Front camera. Okay. This is black Himalayan pink salt, so pink and black. Here it is going in. Okay. Gorgeous. Okay, and then we're going to have some freshly ground black pepper. Like it peppery? No. Okay, I'll stop. One has to make according to the audience. Otherwise, no point, right? Okay, and then 1 tablespoonful of our cold pressed Spanish organic extra virgin olive oil. This is your heart healthy olive oil. I can smell the sulfur. Yum. Okay. And then we have our new black seed oil going into this recipe. This is Nigella sativa. Okay. This is the
That's our new packaging, right?
That's our new packaging. And this is our very, very new product. I'm absolutely thrilled because it's very good for allergy sufferers like me. It's good for people with asthma. It's good for people with high blood pressure. In fact, apparently, according to Boss, the Prophet, it's actually, I've rubbed away the gold leaf, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll get you a better one. There we go. You can show them a better deal there. Very good. So the Prophet says basically it cures all ills except for death. So sorry, we haven't got that sorted out yet. But this is very good and I heartily recommend it because I was very unwell on Saturday and I've taken a spoonful every day as it suggests and I'm feeling much better. So thank you, Boss, for bringing in the black seed oil. It's coming in from Egypt, by the way. So this is from the same organic biodynamic company that produces this wonderful range of teas, or the majority of these teas. Okay, so we have the pepper, the salt, the oils, the fruit, the vegetables, the herbs, and all we need to do is to turn on the Thermomix. Wake it up. We're just putting on the lid. There we go. And it literally takes 10 seconds. Okay, at speed 5. No cooking, of course. And because we're not cooking, everything is in its raw state, which means all the nutrition, all the water-soluble vitamins are available for you. You are losing nothing in the cooking because there's no cooking. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Is that pretty or is that pretty?
What a beautiful color.
Gorgeous, right? You can see the carrot, the beetroot, you can see the apple, you can see the coriander. Everything's available. And you don't have to chew very much.
It's a little bit like beef.
No, not that bad, but they've certainly done a lot of the work for you. Okay, so there it is going into the dish. And I have to say, when I made it yesterday, I tasted it, and then I got myself a bowl, and I got myself another bowl. So,
It's a big bowl you have there.
no, it wasn't that size bowl. It was a rice bowl, honestly. Okay. So that's a very fast and delicious spring vegetable salad. There we go. Okay. Thermomix organic beetroot salad with lemon juice, olive oil, black seed oil, black pepper, and black Himalayan salt. There. Okay, so we did something very, very similar with, oh, don't take them away, I'm going to need them.
He's borrowing it.
Boss taking away my ingredients. We did something very, very similar with the Romanesco broccoli. This is something that we've had a couple of shipments of now. It's coming in from Murcia from Spain. Thank you. And it's absolutely delicious. It's, I think it's more delicate than broccoli or cauliflower, and it doesn't need so much cooking. Because this is a salad, what we've done is just simply to blanch it. Again, I've used the Thermomix. I've brought the water up to the boil, then I've just blanched it literally for 2 minutes because on the Thermomix it's very easy. And then I've mixed it with mango, macadamia nuts, and our fantastic organic Greek feta cheese, which is over here. And I've just taken half a pack and crumbled it over the top. Show it here. Is that too close? Is that better? Okay. So this is a fabulous pairing, the Romanesco broccoli and the feta cheese. And of course the macadamia nuts give crunch to the texture. The mango gives a absolutely delicious flavor, as you can imagine. And what we've done is to make a dressing, again, from the olive oil and the black seed oil together, because that's a very nice combination. The black seed oil has a pepperiness, as we discovered with Boss on Saturday. So it's very, very delicious. And instead of the lemon juice this time, we've used organic raspberry vinegar. And I have to say, this is to die for. It's my first time opening the bottle yesterday, and I was so thrilled with it that I actually went around making everybody taste it. So there is, of course, the sourness of the vinegar, but there is also a beautiful sweetness because it's a mature vinegar, and there is that note of raspberry. So that's what's gone into the dressing on the Romanesco, and that's been mixed, of course, with my favorite Spanish raw organic lavender honey. So that combination of lavender honey with raspberry vinegar is just amazing. And again, I offered tastes this morning when I was making it, and one person finished off the bowl, so I was very happy about that. But I still have the bowl left to show you. Very, very simple. Remember, you just take the florets off the main, you blanch it for 2 minutes in boiling water, then you shrek it, as we say in German. You pop it into cold water to stop the cooking, so it still has a nice crunch. You chop up the mango into small cubes, and what I did, because I thought the macadamia nuts were a little bit large, I actually chopped them in half. So that's absolutely yummy. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to offer my colleague a taste of both, and we'll see what the verdict is.
Can we take a look up close?
Yeah.
Very, very beautiful.
Very, very beautiful. This is the star of the table. This is
It is.
fabulous, fabulous color. So, and here's the Romanesco. There you go. Just crumbled the feta cheese in there. So here's the beetroot first. She's being very brave because actually she hates coriander. So she's tasting especially for you.
Incoming. Coming right up.
Incoming. There you go.
It doesn't smell that bad, honestly. Apart from the coriander.
It's better than the one from yesterday, right?
Mm.
So this is a salad to make fresh. I experimented with chilling it overnight to see if it was any better, but I think it's better eaten fresh. I think you get the vibrancy of the vegetables, and it's pretty harmoniously mixed in the Thermomix. So I think you can just go ahead and eat it fresh straight away.
I think the lemon really helps to take the bite away.
Okay, good.
Mhm.
Good, good, good. And here we've got raspberry vinegar instead of the lemon. We've got these beautiful little florets from our fractal fruit. Broccoli. Enough?
Mhm.
Okay, there you go.
Smells very refreshing.
Yum, yum, yum.
Mm.
Yes?
No lemon.
No, no lemon in
Not
that one.
lemon.
Raspberry
Oh, it's a
vinegar.
raspberry.
Ken, can I sell you some raspberry vinegar? Can I?
Makes the macadamia really good.
Yeah. And of course, packed full of goodness, because again, we were mentioning macadamia nut oil has the omega-7 oil in, which is supposed to be very good for metabolic syndrome. Now, one thing I just wanted to show you is something that's very, very nice for a party, is you can take these salads and just put them into our mini cos lettuce. I love our mini cos lettuce. I think they are perhaps some of the best lettuce on the planet. So there's one. We'll do one more similar size with the, I'll just wash that again, with the beetroot salad in. There we go. Okay. And you saw how quick that Thermomix beetroot salad was. It was just 10 seconds, right? And I didn't do much prepping. I just washed, topped and tailed and quartered. So there you are. 2 cute little servings. Kind of like vegetable sambap, right?
Good party plating.
Yeah. Very, very beautiful. Okay, I'm going to eat one.
Okay.
You want the other one? Which one do you want?
I want the one with the romanesque.
Okay. So I get to eat there with the plate. Very good. Mm.
Our main course is a good salad, huh?
Good, right? Mm. So the team have been very hard at work, and we've actually written up the recipes, taken photographs, and I think they're being uploaded very soon. How did the recipes go up? Did the recipes go up? Awesome. So the recipes are already there. So do check out zensin.com.sg. Awesome. Okay. So there are 2 recipes for your party. Beautiful light green Romanesco broccoli and a fantastically well-balanced beetroot salad. I want to praise beetroot a little bit longer because I really want you to know how good it is for you. It has the characteristic red color is from something called betalain. So we often talk about something called anthocyanin, which you can find in blueberries and in the aronia berries and also in black rice. But in beetroot and members of a particular order, which is called Caryophyllales, believe it or not, which includes Chenopodium, which is spinach and quinoa, and also amaranth. So that whole family, instead of having anthocyanins, has something that's called betalain. Now, betalain is a very powerful antioxidant, and it's what they call hepatoprotective. Okay, so it actually helps to detox the liver, and it is anti-inflammatory, so it stops the oxidation that's going on that actually can damage the cells in your body, and it reduces cancer risk, and apparently it even helps to reduce tumor growth. So that's an amazing antioxidant. And beetroot, of course, has the reputation of helping, of course, with high blood pressure. When you heat betalain, unfortunately, it begins to lose its power. So that's why this time we've actually introduced this raw beetroot salad. So you've got raw beetroot, raw carrot, you've got the fresh lemon juice, raw coriander, a little bit, just half a red onion. So you've got all the good features of the allium family as well in there. And then the wonderful oils, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Couldn't be simpler. So this is part of our simple and effective theme. That's the beetroot salad. The Romanesco, all I did simply was wash it, separate it, blanch it, chill it, add in the other chopped things, whisk up the honey and raspberry vinegar, and that was it. Very, very simple salads anybody can make. Recipes apparently are up already. I'll check after the live to see that they're in order. So do let us know, and do of course shoot us a photo if you make the recipes. That would be really nice. Thanks very much. Okay, very good. So just to encourage you to try out the beetroot, we do have an offer. The normal price is 5.5. So I use 400 grams. That's about 2 beetroot. And if you buy 2, you can have 20% off. So that's a great deal. It's pouring with rain today, so nobody wants to come all the way out to the wholesale centre. And in any case, as a member, you only get 10% off. So during the live and up till midnight tonight, you can have 20% off the organic beetroot if you buy 2. Okay, 2 packets of beetroot, 20% off. Awesome. Okay, any other offers for that salad? No, right? Okay. Awesome. Okay. So that was our organic beetroot salad. Those are the premium macadamia nuts that I popped in. So that's something new, that packet actually. I hadn't seen that packet before. I went looking for pine nuts, but they were out of stock. So I actually think the macadamia nuts probably complements it better. What do we got? Oh, hi. How do you place your... Oh, you just comment into the Facebook, and you can just order like that. So Facebook comment can, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Premium macadamia nuts. Yum. And those are, of course, in from Australia, because that's where macadamia nuts grow, right? Very, very good. Okay. So, yeah, do have a look. Macadamia nuts is something new. The black seed oil is something new. Here's the pristine bottle. And if I remember correctly, you buy 2 of the black seed oil and it's 30% off. Is that correct, Keen? He's not with us. 2 for 30% off, right, still? Yes, I got the thumbs up. Excellent. Very good. It's not on my paper, so I wanted to check before I broadcast it. Okay, so I'd like to just go through the offers that we have before I go on to the next dish. We have special offers going on these leafy greens. So this is the TC Pak Choi. I don't know if everybody's tried this out, but it's absolutely delicious. Stir fry. It's kind of... It's like a darker green Chinese cabbage, if that makes any sense. We stir-fried that with a little bit of fermented black bean sauce and garlic. You don't need anything else. So that's a delicious veggie. Then we've got the certified organic New Zealand spinach, which you don't even have to cook. You can actually eat that one raw. And the green amaranth, or Chinese Bayam green. Very delicious. So that's same family, remember. Very Very nice. Okay, so those leafy greens, they are going for 3 for $6. Awesome. So normally this would be $2.50, this $2.80, and this $2.20. So you can have all three for $6. So that's a nice savings there for your leafy greens. Fantastic. Okay. Then we've got Malaysian cabbage. I don't know about you, but I really like this cabbage stir fried with little tiny shrimp. That's my favorite. So normally this is $2.90 a piece. If you buy two, you can have two for $4. So that's the offer during the live for the Malaysian cabbage. And then finally, we have most delicious celery. If anybody is doing the celery juice cure, this is a great offer today. This is organic celery, 1 to 1.5, depending on how big the piece is. Normal price is $22 a kilo. During the live, it's going on promotion at 17.9 per kilo. So I don't know about you, but I'm going to take some home with me because I've got tomorrow off, and I'm going to juice myself some celery and cleanse my body. Okay. So that's celery, leafy veg, Malaysian cabbage, beetroot, all very, very nice spring vegetables to help with your spring cleanse after all the festivities we've been having. But in order to sweeten you up a little bit, we have some chocolate con leche. This is our Spanish organic chocolate. These are the small bars here. They're going to expire soon, but if you're a chocoholic like me, they're expiring May 2021, so you have a while. And they are basically going for $1 a piece. They used to be $1.80 a piece. They're now going for $1 a piece. So if anybody's interested in the chocolate, it's yummy. And you can take this chocolate. In fact, you'd probably take 4 pieces with, I think, about 500 grams of milk. And you can make yourself some absolutely delicious hot chocolate in the Thermomix. Very, very delicious. Minimum spend for free delivery. The usual is $80 and you get free delivery. That's still on, right? Okay, $80 free delivery. Flat rate for delivery is usually $8. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, and the other thing to sweeten you up, we still have the offer running on our Turkish dried fruit. This is the special dried fruit that has been sun-dried on the Turkish Aegean coast. Sounds romantic, doesn't it? The Aegean, the eastern, is it eastern end? Yes, the eastern end of the Mediterranean. Absolutely beautiful area. If anybody's ever been there, I was lucky enough to go to Samos, island of my dreams. So this is Smyrna, which is actually opposite Samos. We have the prunes. We have the Smyrna figs, we have apricots, we have the Deglet Nor dates, and we have the dried mulberries. This is a new technology where they are sun-dried and then they are rinsed and popped into the bags with a little bit of filtered water, and they are pasteurized in the bag. So they are moist. So they are sun-dried and then pasteurized in the bag. So they are very, very delicious. In fact, I left a packet of the Deglet Nor on the counter after the promo. And when I came in the next day, it was gone. So very, very delicious. The Deglet Nor dates in particular. So those are going for, what is it? Buy 3, get 1 free. Is that right? Yep. Yep. Buy 3, get 1 free. So they normally retail at $5.90. Buy 3, get 1 free. You can have 4 out of the 5. Very, very delicious. Okay. So the last little thing that we wanted to show you is a very, very simple dish that is often used by the Koreans during Chuseok, which is very simple vegetable fritters. So what I've done today is very simply take some of our very nice brinjal and zucchini and ladies' fingers. There we are. So they're coming down from Malaysia and the zucchini from Thailand. And the brinjal and the zucchini, I think you can see they're kind of moist because I've sprinkled a little bit of sea salt on them to draw out the bitterness. So they will make better fritters. And also when I dunk them in the flour, then a little bit more of the flour will actually attach to them. So those are the brinjal and the zucchini. And then, huh?
About the black seed oil.
What would you like to know about the black seed oil? 1 teaspoonful neat daily, or yes, you can. It blends very well with the raspberry vinegar or with the lemon juice, or you can of course use it with apple cider vinegar. It makes a fantastic dressing for all your salads, and I'm really keen that people should eat as much raw food as possible, because that's the way that you get a lot of the vitamins in their pristine state. The more you cook things, and very often the higher temperature you cook things at, of course, the less nutritional value there is in the food, which is why our fast food is so difficult. How do you store it? I'm keeping mine in the fridge after opening.
And it comes with the pan.
Yes, there is a proper stopper inside. I don't know if you saw me open it. Yeah, can. So there's a proper stopper there. Here. Better. Further back. Here. Okay. So you have to really push it back in hard to get it in properly.
And then pop it in the fridge.
And then put that on there. And I keep it in the fridge. Apart from ghee, olive oil, and coconut oil, I keep most of the seed oils and nut oils in the fridge because we're in the tropics. Okay, that's just a tip. You can see the gold leaf actually rubbed off because my fingers were oily. So sorry about that. There's the more beautiful version there. Okay, and it is very good. As I mentioned, I suffer from asthma and also eczema, and I need things like that to basically reduce my allergic reaction to things. So it acts as a natural antihistamine, because I don't like to take the pharmaceuticals, because very often I'm allergic to the pharmaceuticals. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? It also has something in there called thymoquinone, which scientists are looking into, and it seems to have all kinds of beneficial properties. Anti-cancer, of course, everybody's interested in that, but also it seems to be able to help with insulin resistance. Oh, I just saw something I forgot to mention. Let me put this pan down. There we go. Over here, we have something very special. This is vegetable spaghetti. So you can actually cook this, and what I did last time we had it in is I cut it in sections and I steamed it in the simmering basket in the Thermomix. And then when you take it out after it's cooked, you take a fork and you whirl it round inside, and the insides come off, And of course, that's why it's called vegetable spaghetti. And it looks just like spaghetti, but of course, it doesn't have the calorific value of spaghetti. So we have a couple of customers who have asked us to get this in, and Boss has been hunting, and he's finally managed to find a box. So I'll be messaging those people later on to tell them that the vegetable spaghetti, organic vegetable spaghetti, is in. And you can add that, of course, as part of your weight loss diet for this wonderful spring cure that we're all undertaking. So that's vegetable spaghetti, yeah? Awesome. Okay, so let's get the fritters ready. Okay.
We call them fried fritters.
Vegetable fritters, I call them. I don't know if that's good or not. But this is very similar to the little Gion that are made for Chuseok in Korea. The Koreans, I find, are very practical, and their diet tends to make use of all the seasonal vegetables that are available. Just pop the cheese back in the chiller.
Vegetable spaghetti 多少钱啊？7块嘛，1公斤啊，15。对。
Sorted? Okay, so we've just got a simple egg batter here, and I've added some Chinese rice wine into it. We'll put the recipe for this one up later. There we go. And we're just going to dip them in and dip them in again. And then I'll pop them on a plate ready to go. There we go. And I think my fingers are going to get messy, so I'm going to use tongs. So we'll do the aubergine first. Just dunk them either side into the flour and then into the egg. And then we'll start frying as soon as I've got one set dunked. What temperature is it at? Oh, it's gone off. Okay, we'll take it down to about that. Okay, very good. When we did this the other day, these were my favorite, the brinjal. Something about the way they cooked. It was nice and soft and a slight crispy edge to it. Okay.
So now we're just getting ready, right?
Just getting ready to fry.
All right.
It's quite hot. I can feel it. Can you feel it?
I think so.
Okay. So I've just barely coated the pan with oil because when I did it the other day, it all went frothy on me. So we don't want that. You just see it begin to simmer gently around. Can't get any more in, can I? Can you hear the noise? I can see them.
You see them through the screen.
Oh, okay.
So we don't need a big heat for this.
It says 400, but I don't really know if that's. I doubt if it's 400 degrees, right?
I think it's all about feeling.
Yeah. So I felt it with my hand. I know I get impatient. So sometimes I have it up too high. Let's see, how are we doing? Okay. That looks reasonable. That one didn't get enough egg on it. I'm going to give that one a quick dunk. There we go.
So what other than the green aubergine, what do we have?
We're going to do the zucchini,
Ah,
but I want to make sure that this is through first. Unfortunately, as it cooks, it loses that nice purple around the edges.
happens to all the aubergine.
Whenever you cook it, it starts this beautiful purple colour, and then the more it cooks, the more brown it goes.
Well, doesn't matter. I just want it to be delicious.
I hope so. Doesn't look too bad. Okay. There we go. Just give it a quick wipe out. And then we'll do the zucchini. A little bit more oil.
Oh, somebody says hi.
Sorry?
For her says
Oh,
hi, Carrie.
hi, my friend. Thanks for joining us. There we go. Okay. Where are my zucchini? Here we go. Okay. That's the hiss I want to hear. Can you hear the hiss?
Yeah.
Good.
I love watching things cook.
Oh, I should have let you taste the brinjal, shouldn't I? Hang on a minute.
No worries. Let's cook this.
Get this last lot in. And then we'll do the okra.
Oh, we have okra in the background.
Oh, great. There we go.
Making me hungry.
Ah.
Thank you.
Mm. Can.
Very good.
These are quite thin, so they cook through well, yeah? We tried it with pumpkin the other day, and I cut it too thick. Sorry, I took it in and out of range. Sorry about that.
Problem.
So I think those are cooking a bit quicker, right? I'm going to dunk that one again. I don't like to see the excess flour. There we go. Yeah, yummy, yummy. How's that going?
Should we tell everyone why we should eat zucchini?
Well, a lot of these vegetables are very good because they're hydrating, believe it or not. They're well over 80% water. So it's a way of hydrating and getting a lot of very good minerals, vitamins, etc. when you eat. Plus, of course, you get the fiber.
Or maybe many of them have the same question as what's the difference with a zucchini and a cucumber?
Ooh. Well, it's a member of the cucurbitae family, so it's similar. You can eat both of them raw. Did you know that? Just proving it. That's also interesting because the zucchini has absorbed the salt. So that's actually quite flavoursome. How's this one doing? You don't like cucumber though, do you? Do you eat zucchini?
I do.
Oh,
Very healthy.
thank you. Thank you for your support. Just do these last few. This is hot now. I'll wait till it cools a little bit before I hand you on.
Okay. Just showing the end product over there.
Yep, yep.
Sorry.
Oh, me spoons. No. Okay. Now, you don't like chili, do you?
Not much.
So, are you okay with garlic?
Yeah.
So, I'll make a sauce with the garlic. And that one still looks a bit anemic. That one's okay. That one's probably okay. That one's probably okay. Just going to take that one out because I want to get on. So impatient. Okay. So this is our okra. Give it a good dunk. I think I'm going to put a little, I'll give that a wipe out again now. A little bit of fresh oil. Okay. There's my nice okra. Wrong way round for that one. They're a bit long to go in the bowl, but so okra again you can eat raw. Did you know that?
Now that's weird.
Yeah, honest. In fact, the Japanese will eat it raw. It's often served because it's a very pretty cross section with the tuna and the mountain yam. Just get this last one in. And I think that's enough for the day.
I like cooked okras.
So there we are, my dear. Try the zucchini. Mmm. It's quite salty, right?
I think it's okay.
So the other thing that you can do is to have a very nice dipping sauce. And we have some more new products in the pipeline, which I'm kind of thrilled about. I like our fermented black bean sauce very much, but we now have a new soy sauce, which is going to be coming in, and brown rice vinegar. So you can see this is the advanced product. There's no proper label on it yet. But this is premium soy sauce, 150 grams, and brown rice vinegar. And all I'm going to do is just take a little of each. There we go. So I'll just make a little dipping sauce. So I'm going to take 2 tablespoons. Do it in a small bowl, I think. How are those okra doing? Are they good?
Looking good.
Okay. I think they'd be nice with the dipping sauce. So I'm just going to make half the amount, I think. And then we cut it with 1 tablespoonful of filtered water.
Oh, that's our new soy sauce, is it?
twist that together. How are you doing? Are you done? Looks quite nice, huh? Those three have got stuck together. A little bit of flour on the end there. You good? Okay. Garlic or no garlic?
Yes.
You want garlic? Okay, very good. I have to admit I really like garlic. And I'll just take them out of there. There we go.
Yum.
These are 3 sets of fritters. Yeah, just smashing the garlic. Adds such a delicious flavor. I remember when I first came to Singapore, I was ill all the time. And I went to the Korean restaurant and they had this wonderful dipping sauce with raw garlic. And I have to say, every time I had the raw garlic, it sorted me out for a couple of weeks. Until I finally twigged, maybe this was something that should be part of my diet. Yeah. Okay, my dear.
Show it to the camera here. How yummy they are.
How does it look?
Really great.
Possible? Okay. Yes, they were organic eggs. Okay. So, there we have our 2 salads. And this time we've done 3 different types of fritters. We've got the zucchini. On for you. Brinjal. Okay.
Oh, it's so delicious.
Okay. Thank you very much. You encourage me. And here's your
Very
okra. Okay, it's all yours. No choice, right? Okay. Very, very simple. 2 salads anybody could make, especially anybody with a Thermomix. And the fritters, again, a very, very simple way of having delicious vegetables, this time cooked, but as you can see, not cooked very much. Just a couple of minutes either side, probably for each one. You need a little bit of patience because you do have to dip and dunk and sort of turn over carefully, but well worth the effort because it tastes amazing, right? Especially with the dipping sauce. And these 2 products in the pipeline should be joining us shortly. Totally look forward to that. Just run quickly through my cheat sheet here. We have organic celery on special. Normal price $22, down to $17.90 per kilo. Turkish dried fruits, they're still on offer. Buy 3, get 1 free. Remember, Deglet Nor, dried mulberry, prune, apricot, and fig. Very good, of course, for constipation. Leafy vegetables, the green amaranth, the New Zealand spinach, and the TC Pak Choi. They're going 3 for $6, right? Yep. Then the Malaysian cabbage. There it is. Very nice for local cabbage dishes with the dried shrimp. Love that. They're going normally $2.99 per piece. They're going down to $2 for $4. So they're going down to $2 a piece. The nearly expired chocolate for chocoholics go down to $1. This is Spanish organic chocolate. It's really, really good. And you can make a very nice chocolate milk with that, again, in the Thermomix. So $1.80 to $1 by 3 for $3. Then organic beetroot, which of course was the star in that chopped beetroot salad, 2 for 20% off. 2 packets of beetroot, there it is. That's our normal organic beetroot, brought in from Australia, ready to start your spring cure. Simple and effective dishes, can't get healthier than that. Choose to upgrade your lifestyle with wonderful organic products. Thanks so much for joining us. We're going to eat the fritters now.
Okay, say goodbye.
Goodbye.